Radio 1's Greg James been kind enough to give us a quick interview. Yes, here's Nathan and Owen with him now.
Right, here we are, Radio 1 DJ Greg James. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Not at all.
Well appreciated. So you've had a look round. Are you enjoying today, Lancaster College?
I've had a lovely day. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a new experience because
cool.
I've not really done like a day kind of thing like this. Like what do you call it? A fete? It's kind of a fete, isn't it? Like a fun day type thing. Yeah, it's been really good fun. It's been a nice turn out.
Been on the Bouncy Castle?
I haven't yet. No. Nice weather for it though, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How did you make your start in the industry?
How did my start? To cut a long, boring story short, it was I started when I was about 10 or 11 at hospital radio and things like that, and did that when I was at school, and then just really caught the bug from quite an early age and just absolutely loved it.
So you've been on decks like from an early age?
Yeah, just behind the mic really, in a radio studio. So that's where I sort of started off doing stuff. Then when I went to uni, I did a load of student radio. I got heavily involved with that, and just did that for 3 years solid, and just did it. Kind of my coursework put a back seat in a way. I just did so much radio stuff, but that was good because that's what I enjoyed the most. And I knew that's what I wanted to do as a career.
Did that sort of logically lead to the BBC?
Well, it did because
how hard was it to sort of get in?
It was Radio 1 support a thing called the Student Radio Awards, and I won a Student Radio Award in my first year at uni, and that's kind of how the link with Radio 1 came about. It's because they heard about me through that, and then they tried me out a few times over a couple of years and stuff, and asked me back to do demos and pilot shows and all that kind of stuff.
Quality.
And they kind of kept an eye on me and things whilst I was going to different stations and doing
just
work
got your name
experience and
banded
stuff.
about, like.
A little bit, yeah, and they were kind of keen just to try me out and things because they were looking for some. Well, they were looking for some new people, and it was good. It was good timing when I popped along. So, but yeah, it was good.
What was your base feeling the first time you were sort of live on air at the BBC?
My first ever show on Radio 1 was just. It was like a good nightmare.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
To be honest, mate, I can't even begin to.
It was just like a dream. It sounds stupid, but a proper dream come true. It was like that was what I'd always wanted to do, but so terrifying. Absolute. I was a mess.
Did you see anybody you sort of recognised and maybe idolised? And
yeah, that was the weirdest thing about joining Radio 1 was sort of popping in and Scott Mills is there and Chris, and I just think I've always listened to these people, and I've always they pretty much got me into radio. So being on the same station as them was pretty mind blowing. But it's getting a bit less weird now. But it's still have days where I think that's Moyles. It's a little bit like that sometimes, but it's all good. Really.
Quality.